Here's the tail of the tape for the grand finals. Is that really their stats? Okay, well, don't know if that's entirely true, but maybe I need to refresh the data or data. Regardless, best of 5, grand final, starting map, Tidehunters, Orc versus Undead. Historically, Hitman favored in this matchup, but Lucy played very well today in 2 different matchups. This is his 3rd different matchup. Haven't seen him against an Orc yet. Let's check it out. Game 1. There's Hitman in the upper left. Bottom right is Lucy. Probably old 30 cents, you think? 30 cents? Yeah, I need a raise. How much does it cost to text from Canada to America if you don't have... Is there even, like, North America-wide texting? Is that a plan you can get? I can text internationally without no charge? I don't think that's part of my plan. Why not use WhatsApp? There's a sense of urgency when you text someone's phone. Oh yeah, I guess you can use... yeah, I wonder, does he have an iPhone? In that case, I suppose we're probably sending each other, like, iPhone texts, right? Or whatever they're called. I'm a boomer. Blade Master and Lich. Ooh, Lich. Which is not that good against Blade. It's more of a counter to the Farseer. When you go for an expansion, and Lich pretty good against Farseer with Nova. Pick off headhunters and stuff like that. Against Blade, how good is Lich really? How good is it really?
A player's forces
see.
are under attack.
Lucy sells Teepee. Buys the item trifecta, and the Blade gonna go for items himself. Gloves of Haste. Not a fan of that one. Also attack. Peon Scouts. The expansion. What is Hitman's reaction? Finishes the camp, gonna go get items. Is he gonna continue creeping, or is he gonna go cross map, the entire map, to try to maybe cancel the gold mine? Hadn't Lucy retired? I thought he wasn't playing too much, but seems to be playing good enough. And then gets level 2. And gets gauntlets. Kind of rough items. You're not too happy to see those, but he'll probably buy a circlet. Lucy gets level 2. Frost armor. It's not included. It's probably like 25 cents. I want $1, Baron, every month. Are you listening, Baron? I want $1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Retroactively, actually. It's been what? 4 months? You owe me $4. Man gets the consumable. Use the speed scroll. Nova, but a wasted Nova. And there's dust, weirdly. Oh, nope. Just buys it and sells it. Warcraft's own version of Dogecoin right there. Buys it for 75, sells it for 38.
Player's forces are under attack.
Gold mine. Is it cancelable? Lich reacts, it might not be, but he's not going to react. I'm just going to cancel it. Oh, yeah, iMessage, that's what it's called. Oh, Hitman fakes like he's running away and then goes back in. But honestly, he might lose his blade. Is it worth it for the gold mine cancel? It might be, but his blade could be dead. Dust? Doesn't Nova right away? Dude, if he Novas right away and stutter steps the Lich, the blade is dead. Okay, now he Novas. But Hitman's gonna keep his blade. Lucy, that was a free blade kill. Might still be. Oh, goes around the outside, but the blade's gonna be healthy enough soon. And if he's fast enough, Hitman, he can just wand a mana stealing. Is he fast enough? Nope. Can't wand any longer. He wouldn't have a wind walk. Okay, gets the blade kill. It took a little bit more effort than it should have. Lich on the way, tier 3 on the way. Hitman gonna do probably his Crypt Lord counter. Get a Shredder initially. Then Tiny Great Hall immediately at tier 3. Skip the TC for a little while. Torn Totem. And a Bestiary. So that basically pays for Carson's text to Victor. Yeah, true. Maybe Hitman's the one that owes me the money, actually. Bull goes down. Blade. He's back, but fed the Lich a lot of XP. Although 2 gold mine cancels is a big delay. Like, no, Hitman's almost tier 3. And the Expo's not even mining yet. By the time it is mining, Hitman's going to have a Tiny Great Hall in his inventory. 2 ghouls now. Oh! Let's get it. And yeah, he's gonna creep the lab to get a Shredder. He is level 3. Lich, nearing level 4. I wonder if this camp is enough. Rune Bracers, that's good. Lich, almost level 4, but not quite. And Shadow gonna get level 2 here.
Forces are under attack.
Peon scouts the creeping of the Lich. Second Crypt on the way. Hitman. Tiny Great Hall? Yep. Look how fast the Tiny Great Hall's going up, too. Boom. Just pulls the creeps, and then can creep it with the Shadow. Behind this War Mill will be a Torn Totem soon. Should have been a War Mill up already? Am I wrong? I'm trying to remember this build. It's been a while. I used to know this build very precisely, but I don't really any longer. Burrow Tower Shop here? Possibly. Hitman does that sometimes. Rich with insane items, officially. DK on the way. Black Citadel on the way for Lucy. We got a game on our hands. Second base almost saturated. There's the 5th peon. Return the lumber? Oh yeah, he returns the lumber. And now TC on the way, another Bestiary on the way. Not go for a Torn Totem, really? Huh. How do you go for a Torn Totem? It doesn't. Skips it, apparently, against the Lich. Still good to, 1, go Torrens, but just have Spirit Link against the high-level Lich at this stage, especially when Destros are super delayed. Don't mind Walkers. And they're good against Ghouls. Gonna be able to steal the Golem, probably. Hitman doesn't mess anything up, which, yeah, he's gonna be able to get the item and the Golem, because there's, oh, never mind, he breaks Windwalk. Alright. Because the inventory is full, is what I was gonna say, but... now he's not going to. Maybe Lucy would have revealed anyway. Deny that from happening. Lucy gets Boots of Puffaloss. Gonna be good for the Dark Ranger, and Temple of the Damned also coming up. So Lucy. Trying to power up to 70 supply, but Hitman. Level 3 Shadow. This is risky business. Blade, did he get salves? No, the TC got salves. Oh, there's a little solo XP for the TC immediately. I'm a fan of that. Look at this. Look at this boost. Right out of the altar. Already gets 1.4. Blade gets Orb. And yeah, just this relatively standard army composition. Shadow's got to be really careful. I'm so surprised I would have used a heal wave all day. Before you know it, like, imagine the Lich just in this pot, something like that. And Shadow's dead and the game is over. Production for Lucy. He's just gonna try to get DK3, Lich 5, and then go. Whether that be with the Dark Ranger or not, I'm not sure, but he's gonna be up to 70 supply really, really fast. Hitman now breaking upkeep right away, as you have to, knowing that maybe there's a push coming from the undead. Level 2 on the TC. DK. How do you get level 3 on the DK? You gotta go creep the red camp, honestly. And maybe Lucy has to push without these hero levels. He must have to. Yeah, he's gotta go. He's gotta go. Similar dynamic to undead against human, where the undead is pressured to push. They're gonna have a supply advantage. Because the orc has to bank to get the tiny great hall and all the stuff at tier 3, whereas the undead can just pump fiends once their expansion's up on tier 1. So they're gonna have a supply advantage, but given enough time, the orc is always gonna have the stronger army. So the undead has to use that supply advantage to push and at least do some damage, if not break the expansion, to win the game. If they just wait on 2-base, 2-base, the orc is always gonna end up stronger. When the TC gets 3, when the supply is 80 versus 80, the orc is just gonna be favored in that position. So Lucy has to go. Gotta do something. He's gotta make a move. And for the time being, he's up 12 supply. With that Dark Ranger now picked up. Hitman doesn't want this fight for now. Or does he? He goes forward. And Kodo eats. The other Kodo gets focused. Speed scrolled away, but that one won't be able to devour, or it goes back in. Dark Ranger dead to a stomp and a hex. Hitman, nice micro so far. Both Kodos still alive. Hitman yet to lose a unit, but now he'll probably lose a Kodo. No, keeps it alive. Ghouls come in from the back. Those should go to the expansion. No, oh, there was a tower at the expansion. That's why they couldn't. And TP out. I heard 2 grunts die. Both Kodos live. And yeah, I think the ghouls tried to go here, but then saw the tower. Hey, Euler is a pimp. Thank you for the 28 months. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you. And red camp, green camp. That's all that's left on the map. Plus 3 attack for Hitman as well. That's courtesy of the Shredder that he's able to get these sort of upgrades. No troll regen. Could also get that. And Lucy really struggling to find the levels that he needs. And Hitman wants to get the red, but he might have to go back home. Does he have a TP? Yeah, he does have a TP. He got it in preparation for going to the red camp, but now he's going to need to use it before the red camp. And Lucy, does he have a TP himself? He doesn't. Oh, Lucy. He's up in supply, but his heroes could very easily die. Could see a Torn Totem soon to counter the Banshees if the game isn't over right after this fight. Hitman just seems to be way stronger despite the supply. And this is just the power of Orc, really. And the power of the hero levels that Hitman has. Heal Scroll used. Stomp, not used, but now it is. Kodo comes in. Both get a Devour on 2 Fiends. Shadowhunter has double Mana Pop. Yeah, Hitman just sort of out-microing Lucy. But maybe Lucy can find a hero kill. TC has an Onk, so won't actually die. Push on vulnerability as well in the blade. And finally loses something there. Mana pot. Oh, blade isn't dead. Heal wave there nearly, but he's going to get back to the shop and buy a couple of potions. TC still has that Onk. Berserker and Grunt fall. Lucy almost level 3 on the DK, but he's going to be out of mana maybe by the time he's level 3. Careful, if you lose your blade here, game could still be over. There's a Hex, though. Is there a Devour? Windwalk? Ooh, DK dies level 4 on the Shadowhunter, and the TC is going to be on back, and the blade maybe a potion of healing. No, swaps the potion of vulnerability. Lucy still has the supply advantage, but if Hitman keeps his heroes alive, he's just going to not be losing much else. Oh, TC. TC and Blade are about to die. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. Everything crumbles at once for Hitman. And is the game still even now? Whoa, Lich. Lucy cannot be losing his Lich here, but he's got a Nova. There's a Hex. Dark Ranger, not devouring. He's not going to keep that Dark Ranger alive. All right, so 4,800 in the main bases. Hitman loses both of his heroes. So does Lucy, but he keeps his main hero, his Lich, alive. How big of an upgrade is level 6 going to be? I'm not sure, but supply is still even. That's what I mean. I mean, if Hitman just keeps his heroes alive there, if he backs off a little bit early, the game's just over. But if he overextends, eventually he runs out of mana on the Shadow, runs out of consumables, the potions of invulnerability, the Onks, potions of healing, and then Lucy can always find the hero kill. in that regard. And now he buys the TP and he goes forward to try to pressure the peons. Is Blade going to come back from the tavern? TC might have to come back from the tavern. The Blade's halfway out. Death Knight out in 14 seconds. Still got a game here. We still got a game. Especially with Lucy having that TP now. Feeling a lot better. There's chances here. There's a TC back to the tavern. Blade, 30 seconds. DK on his way across. Still not level 3 on the Death Knight. Still. Oh my god, the Nova. Nova goes down. TC with no stomp, but a mana pot. DK's here. There's another Nova. Doesn't meet its mark. Blade back in 5 seconds. There he is. Bad with a potion of healing, by the way, apparently. DK needs 3. If DK doesn't get 3 soon, the heroes just aren't going to cut it for Lucy. Dark Ranger back in 30 seconds. TP's, he needs to kill as many peons as he can before eventually TPing. Nova should be used on these peons right now. So Lucy's not going to win this fight. There's going to be a stomp. Oh, he's got to get out. Lucy's about to lose everything if he doesn't TP. That's what I mean. He's going to have to TP regardless. Oh, no, heal wave. He's going to have to TP regardless. He should just try to kill peons before he does that. Get some more XP and slow down the mining. I say he's going to have to TP regardless, but apparently he's not. Let's see, the Novas are so valued. DK still not level 3. Shadow almost level 5. Blade almost level 5. TC almost 4. And the DK still not level 3. But Lucy's still with a supply advantage. Stomp. Swap the TP maybe? Is that possible? No, it's dead. Again. Lucy's overextended here. He has overextended here. Nanopot Stomp. Is there another Hex? There is, but the Devour would have been there in time. Lucy TP's away. The supply is now even. And Lucy's leaving. Red Camp, still available. DK, still not level 3. Shows how few kills Lucy's been getting. He got 2 hero kills, but he's really not been killing a ton of units compared to Hitman, who's now 5-5-4 almost. Good game 1, though. We're hitting near the 20-minute mark. And this is a best of 5 still. This is just the first game. There's only 1 camp on the map left, Lucy. 1 camp on the map. Maybe he was just checking the high ground to clear. Oh, Bat Rider scouting. Is there liquid fire done? No. And then has 2200 lumber, so no excuse to not have every upgrade he needs, including the armor upgrades, by the way.
Player's forces are
and it goes for the red. Lucy not trying to give this up. Now with the heal scroll, some heal waves and a potion of vulnerability. I look at that because it's important for him to be able to keep his heroes alive. If not, his blade just going to get nuked to death. DC gets 4. Lucy might need to nuke that Bat Rider, or else it's going to lose his Destro. Raider now finally for Hitman. That's very valuable at this stage in the game. Helm of Valor. Very nice. DK is back, but not here yet. He's running across the map. Bat Rider does land. Doesn't actually kill the Destro. Windwalk to secure the Destro. Kill. Yeah, it does. Nope, doesn't get it. Misses, but now gets it. Potion of Invulnerability. TC can't get a stomp, but Hitman's heroes are just too strong. Unless Lucy can find another hero kill, he's losing the game right here. DK's still not level 3. That's it. He's got to find a hero kill. That's it. But he's got no mana. He can't. Hitman's done it. Barely. A close game, but yeah, Lucy with no chances here any longer. The heroes are way too strong. The main bases are about to run out in another minute, probably. Lucy's got no units left. Heal scroll there, and heal wave. Bleed back up to full HP. GG. A nice game 1. But that's what I mean. Like, you gotta get it done with that initial supply advantage, or else the orc just trades so favorably. And they always have the stronger army. Don't mind that strategy, though. I don't think Lucy needs to change much up. Just DK3. It really came down to just not having DK3 the entire time. One more camp. If Lucy had contested one more camp, maybe that Rock Golem, if he had not crept out with his Lich, instead pulled his Lich back a little bit. I don't know. Maybe contested the red camp, the Marauder camp, a little bit more. Game would have been a lot different, but that DK on 2.8, even at the end of the game, very sad state of affairs. Map 2 is going to be Northern Isles, a very Cryptlord friendly map. And Lucy's still willing to play that, though. Loading into game number 2. And here we go into Northern Isles. Bottom left, here's Lucy. Upper right, here's Hit Boy. The wave level 3 is insane. Yeah, definitely one of the best abilities in the game. For sure. For sure. Alright. Hitman's going to potentially switch to CORSAIR. Probably not with this build order, but it's not as though Hitman's going to play Blade 100% of the time. He'll probably play it against undead 80% of the time. But he's even said it to me. Blade is not the way to beat undead. It's just the funner way to beat undead. Told me when I had to play Duck for Dust League that, yeah, you shouldn't play Blade. Just play CORSAIR. And he might have been right. But I still lost, because Duck is a lot better than me. DK, Ghouls this time around. Maybe a more standard game from Lucy. Lucy the expansion. Hitman, will it be crit first, power creep level 3? Probably the most standard way. He tends to do the peon thing where he scouts late with an 8th lumber peon, just to make sure there's no expansion. He's still always going to creep the initial camp, but then he'll have the peon at the expansion on time to react after the first camp, whether or not there is an expansion.
A player's forces
But it seems like he's not actually doing that. He's only got 6 peons, or 7 peons rather, so maybe he won't do that. Circlet and crit first for Hitman. For Lucy. Gonna be a similar creep out. Which ability is one of the best? We were talking about Heal Wave. What's the best skill in the entire game, guys? Mana Burn? Think of a few. Mana Burn, Stomp, Breath of Fire, Nova,
a player's forces are
Windwalk, Heal Wave, like we said. What else? What else is there? Really, really good. Guess Entangle. Those are probably all the top tier ones, right? Maybe Brilliance Aura? Maybe not. It's gotta be something from human, right? Stormbolt? Clap? One of the two. Pick your poison. One of those 3 from human. Brilliance Aura, Clap, or Bolt. Can't think of any others from the tavern, really. Don't know if any summons would be considered top tier.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade gonna get level 3. I don't know how Hitman gets a second grunt so early. to creep this camp so easily. My second grunt is always late. There's level 3 on the blade. DK. Gonna be level 3 as well, though. Pretty soon. After this camp. I'd say Mana Burn is definitely the best ability in the game. But all those other ones are pretty close. Hex, I don't think Hex is particularly good. Like when we're talking, like compared to everything else. Transmute for sure. Oh yeah, if we're talking ultimates, that's a different story. Yeah, I don't know about the tavern. It's probably just Breath of Fire at the tavern, right? And then low-key Howl of Terror, maybe, on there? Who knows? Just the issue is that Howl of Terror doesn't really do enough to justify that being your entire hero. Or something like Breath or Heal Wave does. Okay, so both players level 3. What Hitman's gonna do is just try to track the DK. Oh, actually, Grunt gets surrounded. That's a whoopsie-doopsie daisy, but he might be able to force a TP. And the surround is broken. Speed scroll, maybe? Does Hitman even need a speed scroll? Damn, this DK is if he gets hexed again, he's dead. Okay, TP. And Shade on the way for Lucy as well. That's a very early. I was talking, what was it on Friday? About how I think Shades are underutilized. I think just because Happy doesn't play a lot of Shades, a lot of undeads don't play Shades, but they maybe should. I think that's what I said. Mirror image since recent patch? Yeah, mirror image totally broken. I'm sure we're gonna see it any moment now. They very well placed Impale. Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely not in the same tier as Stomp. And you could probably say most auras, like Unholy Endurance, Brilliance, are all really good. Top tier abilities. It's just boring to say that an aura is top tier, you know? Downer's one of the few heroes with very good base build. Was all 3? Yeah, for sure. I mean, Lich is another one. Warden is another one with really 3 good basic abilities. Demon Hunter. There was another one I had in my head that I forgot.
Players' forces are under attack.
A lot of heroes actually have 3 really good abilities. You think of an Archmage, just 3 really good abilities. Shadow Hunter, like you said. There's a lot of heroes. There's a lot of heroes. Oh, Nova, but doesn't find the kill. That's huge for Hitman. Keep that alive and to still force the nuke. Shade is now here, so Lucy can continue this sort of pressure. I'd be surprised if Lucy went all the way back home. I guess he doesn't have a TP, but the greater mana and the Lich DK combination. He could just run up here, kill this Headhunter, kill this Grunt, kill this Grunt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist third. This is something Happy did on Twisted Meadows against Lyn this week. And Lyn responded by killing Mirror Image, apparently. Wasn't that great. Giant Strength. Hitman does get level 3 Shadowhunter and a Crystal Ball from the lab. He goes down. Hitman doesn't get that last hit, though. Heal Spray. Is that... I don't know. I don't know if that's it. I mean, I would much prefer just a Dark Ranger right here. Or a Pit Lord right here, but Dark Ranger more than anything. I mean... Alchemist with heal... No, Alchemist with Heal Spray is awful. What? I've just done a little bit more thinking about it. What is he doing? You're so obviously supposed to go Acid Bomb first and then Chemical Rage. But alright. Wind Rider dead, cool. dead as well. Frost Armor on an Alchemist makes him pretty much unkillable. TC on the way, and Ensnare on the way for a Raider that I don't see yet for Hitman. I guess he went Ensnare before Raider, because he didn't have the resources. Another Ghoul focus, but Coil. Blade needs to be careful. Blade has a push of vulnerability, but you don't want to be using that at this stage, really, do you? Front spews go away, but the Orb finds the kill. Kodo eats a Fiend, actually. Another Ghoul goes down. Another Grunt falls. Pretty even exchange. The supply is still even.
The player's forces are under attack.
But Lucy gets the lab at the end of the day. Hitman gonna try to get the marketplace. Lucy runs straight over. Could be maybe another kill. But Kodo, of course, is revealing all this. Shade is surprisingly not going towards the Blade and tracking him. He's staying with the army. For now, the Kodo gives vision, but eventually want that Shade, I think, to be with the Orc army. Like the Walmart version of Happy Earth Land. Based. Okay, now we have Acid Bomb. Ensnare on the Fiend. Blade has Orb. Did he have Orb before? I think the TC brought it. Onk, by the way, from the marketplace. Again, Onk on the TC. Kodo focus a little bit, but won't go down. The Headhunter, however, probably won't be that lucky. Acid Bomb plus Orb. Wait till we see it. Acid Bomb minus 5.8 armor. And that's only on level 1 Acid Bomb. And level 2 will be minus, what, 8 armor? 7 armor? Something around there? Yeah, probably 7 armor. That's a big push on vulnerability. Still has the Onk on the TC. But then once the Onk is used and the potion is gone, that's where we're in the stage that we were on Tidehunters, where Hitman really has no way to save his heroes, and then Lucy can probably find some exchange kills, but Hitman finds the Alchemist kill. And actually, Lucy has no Nova. And 2 coils left only, and no units left. This is looking like 2-0 for Hitman. Unless he can find a Blade kill. Lucy.
The player's forces are under attack.
Blade, potion of vulnerability. Almost off cooldown. Coil forced to be defensively. And GG, 2-0 for Hitman. In a much cleaner game. I guess so, yeah. He lost the Blade early on Tidehunters and lost 2 more heroes, so... Yeah, a game where the Orc does not lose a hero, and a game where the Orc is able to get level 3 Shadowhunter that easily, tends to be a game where the Orc is going to win. In Blade against DK play. I'm cooking steaks this weekend. I wish. I'm gonna cook some chicken tonight, though. Very delicious. Right after this. Right after this, I'm gonna cook. Actually, I'm gonna shower and do some laundry, I think, after this. Okay, Last Refuge. Did I say that? I don't know. Last Refuge will be the possibly final map of the day, unless Lucy can clean it up a little bit. Game 1, it looked like we were, you know, gonna have a really close series, go to possibly game 5 because that game was so close, and then game 2 Hitman just didn't really fully dominate, but he never seemed like he was behind or really at risk of losing. Ever tried going Shockwave plus Chain Lightning? Yeah, that used to be really, really common, Chainwave. In fact, when Farseer was played in the past, not super duper in the past, but like when Blade was still meta against Human, and the Human was doing like Sky Push and stuff on maps like Turtle Rock, and I guess Twisted Meadows and stuff like that. Orcs were still going Farseer sometimes, and then you would see Farseer, Chain Lightning, and TC Shockwave, and you just play hit and run and like harass peasants and stuff like that. That was still pretty common, which is a really fun style. I used to play Farseer a lot versus Human back in the day when it was still cool. Farseer used to be like, if you played Farseer as an Orc, you got like style points back in the day. You were like one of the cool players. Like, damn, look at this guy. He's not playing Blade. Nowadays, if you play Blade, you're a cool player. What the hell happened? CORSAIR used to be so stylish. Now it's just expected. Boring. Boring. What's not boring is Game 3. Last Refuge. Here we go. Here is Hitman in the bottom left. And Lucy in the upper right, everybody. And Lucy, win a map? Can he win 2? Can he tie the series? Can he win the series? It would take a reverse sweep to do it. And there's the blade. Third time's the charm. Show us that burrow micro, Hitman. Come on, Hit Boy, do it. Boop. I don't know how efficient that was, but these ones will be more efficient. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoa. Fancy dancy. Look at the timer and look at the lumber, okay? And then go compare it to your games. And see. See how much you gain from this. How much does Hitman gain from this burrow micro? Let's see. Probably like an extra... Oh, that was a bit slow. Probably like an extra 10 lumber overall. Maybe. I don't know. At the 2-minute mark, let's see how much lumber Hitman has. He has 110. 140. We'll say 150. Or maybe 140. How much lumber do you have?
A player's forces are under attack.
And by the way, Dreadlord, what the hell? We were so focused on the burrow. Is Dreadlord good? I don't know. Look at his eyes, dude. Is he blazing it up? Is this not just the 420 Hitman? Is this the 420 Lucy as well? Julioke. The Blaze Lord. Okay, so the expansion. Gonna be crap. Is there a peon scouting this time for Hitman? No, he chose not to scout Northern Isles and this map.
Are under attack.
What happened to FS Tier 3 Expo and a Double Barrack Headhunter? I don't know. I like that strat. I never had the opportunity to play it or cast it, really. I think maybe one Soin game I got to see. The Priest heal? That's awful for Hitman to not get that last hit. And is the Grunt over here? No, it's not. Where is the Grunt? I guess doesn't want to get sleep surrounded. Blade. Is he going to SS to kill the Acolyte? I think he should, but he's going to get slept if he does. Lucy doesn't want to burn. Maybe asleep now to get the salve canceled? No. Surprised by that.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this will be level 2 Blade. He picks up the scraps. Front. Won't die. I don't think it's worth sleeping. Now, if he was salving and using a Replenisher Potion, I would sleep all day to cancel that. By the way, does sleep itself cancel salves? I mean, I'm obviously thinking you sleep and then you get the attack no matter what. But maybe sleep cancels that stuff? I mean, it's not as though you always need damage to cancel salves. Like, obviously, illusions. I'm not sure about sleep. One pool goes down. Priest denied by the creeps. Brunt. Oh, Dreadlord. Oh, no. There's no Windwalk, though. Actually, the Dreadlord's living. We're living, Lucy. Unless the creeps. Are the creeps attacking the Dreadlord? No, they're not. Okay, this is very messy for Lucy. Why are you running your Dreadlord out? Okay, he's going for the kill on the blade. Speed scroll, Dreadlord doesn't move back. And Hitman gets 3-0. That was, it was close to working out for Lucy, let's just say. It was very close. But a little bit of an ambitious creep camp there. And Hitman gets the 3-0. Underwhelming third game, but the first game, I think, can be the highlight of the series. Hitman with the 3-0 today. Although Lucy, I think, maybe if he's just getting back into it, I think a little bit more practice and have a much, much closer series. I think it's closer than the score says it was, and closer than Game 3 would entail. But regardless, the end result is the end result. And that's it. That's it for today. Of course, if you want to see the schedule, you can go to backtowarcraft.com, and that'll bring you here. We looked at it earlier, but I'll show you again. TED Cup, Final 4 today will be Happy versus Lynn. Or not Happy versus Lynn. LuLaeL versus Lynn. And then Happy versus Moon. The 2 matches in the Final 4 today. That is in 7 hours and 24 minutes. So if you're waking up, or you're already up, or you're staying up, or you're sleeping in, make sure to watch this. Very, very good in the Creep Check afterwards. I'll see you guys again on Friday. The Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. I'm sure we'll see a lot of familiar faces here as well. Insup, I'm looking at you on Friday. Petacana28. Thank you for the 23 months. Appreciate you. Says, thank you, Back to Warcraft, for all the happiness. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. All right. And of course, if you want to see how you can support the stream, you can go to backtowarcraft.com/support. It's been a crazy month, actually. Nearly at 2,500 subs, guys. You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. So I don't know what happened the couple days I wasn't casting, but goddamn. I know we had like 600 from Kanubi Quakes on Friday, but after that, you guys were still coming in hot. There was like 500 subs after that or something. Here's how you can support the channel. Backtowarcraft.com/support. That'll bring you here. We have a Patreon, Twitch sub, YouTube membership. It's like a Twitch sub, but on YouTube. Direct donations, crypto donation, merchandise. That's hats, that's hoodies, that's t-shirts, that's coffee mugs. And our beautiful sponsors, ! Holy in the chat if you need energy at night, in the morning before you game, before you work out, all that good stuff. Or if you want some delicious iced tea as well, check out Holy. LuChaeL if you need some meal replacement. If you're on a diet, if you need your nutrients, your vitamins, your protein, all that good stuff. Check out LuChaeL, ! LuChaeL in the chat. Or if you need a replacement for your browser that has a lot of cool integrated features like Discord, things of that nature, check out Opera GX, ! Opera in the chat.